Welcome to the CUPRA Born, the all-electric EV, and this car effectively is a Volkswagen ID.3, but the Born has its own identity. Let's take in a tour of this car, show you the key features. I'm Duncan Vincent and this is the Arnold Clark YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. So let's take a look at the front end of this CUPRA, and from my point of view, I think this is one of the best looking EV cars on the market. CUPRA have got it absolutely spot on. First of all, the headlights. They're auto headlights that will come on, and the LED headlights are pin sharp. CUPRA logo, again, the colour of it runs through the base of the bumper and the splitter, and it just looks nice and aggressive, kind of racy at the front. CUPRA have got it absolutely spot on. It's got rain sensitive wipers that will come on and keep you safe at all times when it starts to rain. And this little car has won a few awards. It's won the What Car Best Small Electric Car for 2023 and Driving Electric's Best Small Hot Hatch. So it's already an award winner in 2023. Let's take a little look down the side of the CUPRA Born. Now there are three versions of car you can get. This is version number 2. It comes with 19-inch alloy wheels as standard. You can go for 18 or up to 20, and the wheels are all weather related. You have Cyclone, Typhoon and Hurricane. As you come down the side of the car, the lines all just look perfect, all the way back to the very rear light where the Born name is actually in the light. It just looks perfect, and I'm a big fan of this as well. Down on the side skirt here at the back door, it's almost got the little cutaway area reminiscent to a Formula 1 Coke bottle effect you see inside of those cars, or the aerodynamic cutaways that we see in touring car racing. Overall, the side of the car, again, gets a thumbs up. We bring ourselves to the back of the CUPRA Born, and I think this is one of the best angles you can get on this car. It looks proper good, from the diffuser all the way up through the back to the boot lid. Well, remember you've got your reversing parking sensors in there as well, and the light bar. Really, if you don't have a light bar now in 2023, you're just not in the game. That is pin sharp, and it keeps you very safe on the road at night. The roof spoiler is huge, and it's big for a reason. It gives you extra aerodynamic efficiency, which will help that EV range, which is all important in an EV car. For the boot, 385 litres of luggage space. That's 5 litres more than a Volkswagen Golf. As we find ourselves inside the driving compartment for the CUPRA Born, first of all, it's a very comfortable seat to be sitting in, and the steering wheel in line with the dashboard, everything just feels nice. In order for the adjustment in the steering wheel, it does go up and down like so, and the dashboard cleverly moves with that in situ. So no matter where you have the steering wheel, the dashboard is always very, very easy for you to see. Driving controls are up here, they're out of the way, so you're never going to accidentally touch those driving controls. And the handbrake, right in the middle of those driving controls, makes it nice and easy and not too difficult for you to get to. The light controls are just next to the driving controls as well. They're in arm's reach and they're just tucked away in the side there, easy for you to get to. As you come across, look at the size of that big 12-inch display screen there. Now, everything in this car, from the climate to the sound, navigation, it's all touchscreen. It's nice and easy for you to use, and you can direct your way around that. We've got a big bin for you down here, and the door bins are also extremely large. A couple of USB charger points tucked away just underneath where I am as well. But ultimately, a great little car to be in, nice and comfortable and aesthetically pleasing. There are 3 versions of the CUPRA Born. This is version number 2. And you can have 2 options of battery pack, the 58 or 77 kilowatt hour of battery pack. Really, you're looking at 7.5 hours to charge it on a wall charger, up to 80%, and an hour in a rapid charger. What else do we get? You get eBoost in version 2 and 3. On the steering wheel, gives you an extra 20 kilowatts of power, which is something that everybody would like to drive with. You're looking at around about 340 miles of range when you get your CUPRA as well. You're looking at 7.5 hours on your wall charger at home to charge it up, and 1 hour rapid charger, up to 80% in any of the charging points that you may find. So that's a look at the outside and inside of the CUPRA Born. Now let's go and take it out on the road. The CUPRA Born. First things first, heads-up display, brilliant, absolutely love it. Nothing will ever be the same for me again now when I'm driving. And what else I like? The dashboard. It's not overcomplicated, it's not got too much information on it. It's nice and straightforward, it's nice and simple, it's basic, but it's what is needed for the car. A lot of EVs have a very complicated dashboard display. You don't need that, and especially with the heads-up display, it's just perfect. It's a lovely car to drive. It's comfortable. We talked about the seats earlier on, how they kind of hug your body and give you a really nice ride in the car. And for me, the steering wheel's ideal. I've got it back towards me and nice and high. That's the way I do like to drive. It's responsive enough, as every EV is, and you would expect every EV to be. But so far, on our first couple of miles driving the CUPRA Born, yeah, pretty happy just now. So for the CUPRA Born driving around the town centre, that's where it seems to be coming alive just now. We've still to leave the town centre, and we'll give you an update on what happens when we do. But right now, it's good. It's nice and agile. It feels nice and nimble. The steering isn't too heavy, it's not too light, it's just absolutely perfect. But as we come out of town and start to get onto the open roads, that's where we'll find out exactly what it's like on a motorway for a start. And also, as we go into the dual carriageway, we'll let you know how we get on. We have made our way from the town centre and we're now on the country roads, heading towards a motorway. What I'm noticing on the country roads is it gives you great feedback from the actual car. Very, very minimum road noise, not a lot of noise from the Born at all. And the driving position in the car, I've managed to get myself absolutely spot on. Very easy to do that down the side. You can adjust the seat up and the seat down. But right now, things are pretty good. As we make our way back down towards the motorway, that's where things will really start to tell for us. What will it be like? But I can tell you right now, into corners, brakes are good. Through and out of corners, the car handles the road very well. And the acceleration pickup, well, it's an EV. It's going to be pretty hot, isn't it? Yes, it is. It certainly pins to the back of the seat. We're now on the motorway. We've done through the town, out of town on the country roads, and we find ourselves on a motorway. We actually used a little bit of e-boost to bring us down the slip road up to the maximum 70 miles an hour speed limit, and it got there pretty quickly. The little CUPRA Born wasn't hanging about, and right now we're driving along on the motorway and it seems effortless. Road noise, minimum. Nice smooth road, but obviously very, very low road noise from the car itself. Wind noise as well doesn't appear to be there. And again, I find myself being very comfortable and very relaxed in the little CUPRA Born. Remember, this car has won Best Hot Hatch of the Year, and it's also been voted Best Electrical Car to drive in that same category. So ultimately, it has good pedigree, and for me driving it today, I'm enjoying it, it's good fun. So in EV driving, I've driven quite a few EV cars now. The CUPRA Born for me is the best I've driven yet. I keep harking on about how comfortable it is and how responsive, but it's super. For me, best EV yet. So what do I think of the CUPRA Born? I like it a lot. It's great in town, open country roads are fun, and motorways fab as well. There's nothing wrong with the car, it drives and does everything you want it to do. This has been the Arnold Clark YouTube channel. Why not like and subscribe to us, and drop us a few comments in the box below. Have you driven a CUPRA Born? Do you want to drive a CUPRA Born? Either way, thanks for driving with me today. I've been Duncan Vincent. We'll see you guys soon.